Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is on this new palette from Charlotte Tilbury that just launched. It's called the Stoned Rose Beauty palette. It is a whole look in a palette, which is a concept that I absolutely love. Having one thing where you have all of your added on powders that you need for your face. You have eyeshadows, you have bronzer, blushes and highlight all in this beautiful palette right here. I can't wait for you guys to hear my thoughts and first impressions on this palette and see how I created this look right here. Did I struggle? Was it easy? I cannot wait for you guys to see that. Leave me any comments down below as you're watching the video if you have any questions. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Let's not make this intro too long. Let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started. First, unboxing this right here. So I ordered it off of the Charlotte Tilbury website because that is the only website that had it. I'm sure Nordstrom's and then maybe Sephora will have it at some point as well. But she had an exclusive on her website and that's where I got the palette from. I don't think I had ever ordered from the Charlotte website before, but I was so excited for this palette. I opened the box and it comes really nicely packaged. With my purchase, I was given the opportunity of getting 3 samples. So I got a sample of the Full Fat Lashes mascara because I have tried her Legendary Lashes mascara before, but not this one, so I wanted to try it. I also got a sample of the Goddess Cleansing Ritual, which I cannot wait to try today when I take this makeup off. And I thought I had ordered a 3rd sample, but I don't see it here, so alright, and here is the palette. The packaging is so beautiful. I really love those roses. It's kind of like water paint. It's really a beautiful box. So this is the Stoned Rose Instant Look in a palette, and I love the concept behind this. This is the most travel friendly thing you can have with you. It basically has blushes, a bronzer, a highlighter, and eyeshadows all in like this small palette. So this is what the outside looks like, just her sleek, beautiful packaging. It's the exact same as her eyeshadow palettes, just bigger. So let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, it's beautiful. Okay, so this right here is what it looks like. I'm of course going to swatch it for you guys. My main concern with this palette was that I feel like on the pictures I saw, the bronzer looked kind of not too cool tone, but now that I'm looking at it, it is a really nice neutral bronzer, so I think I am going to like it. And she also writes like step by step what you should do. So 1, 2, and 3 eye, 4 face, 5 and 6 cheek, and 7 highlighter. The beauty of this palette is that of course you can use it the way she intends for you to use it, but like you can also use the bronzer, the highlight, or the blushes on your eyes, so you don't have to restrict yourself to 3 eyeshadows. You technically have 7 eyeshadows in this palette, and then a bronzer, a highlighter, and 2 blushes. So I am so excited to play with this one. Let's go ahead and do some swatches. Okay, so right here are the swatches, starting from this one that is number 1, Eye Brighten. Then we have the Enhance. The 3rd and darkest shade is the Smoke. The 4th one is the Bronzer, which has a little bit of a glow to it. It's not matte. Then right here we have both of the blush tones, and right there on the palm of my hand we have the highlighter color, which is really nice and reflective. I think I'm going to, should I do my eyes first or my bronzer? Let's go ahead and start with the bronzer. This is my bronzer brush that I always use. It is the Morphe M530, and I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in to number 4 right there, and I'm going to just put it right here on the perimeters of my face. Okay, I like that it's not orangey at all. It's kind of like a very light brown, borderline kind of like rosy. I'm going to use it on my forehead. You guys can see, even though it's not super strong, it definitely is defining my face. You can see how like flat this sides look in comparison to this one. So it's definitely doing what it should be doing. I was debating whether I should like contour beforehand and then just add the bronzer over top, or if I should just do it by itself, but I think I made the right decision in doing it by itself and just giving it a chance because it honestly looks really beautiful. I really like that bronzer color. I honestly didn't think I would like it as much as I do. Huh. And of course the jawline. So we're just blending back and forth. Alright, so the bronzer is on all over. I really love it. It looks so soft but also so defined and beautiful all at the same time. I'm obsessed so far. I don't have any other of her Look in a Palette palettes to compare this bronzer to, but I do have a Film Star bronzer and glow, and I think I'm going to swatch the bronzers side by side just in case you do have one of these, because this is a very popular product. You can kind of see what the differences are between the bronzers. Okay, so here they are side by side. So this one right over here is the Sculpt shade from the Film Star palette, and the darker one that you can definitely see a lot more is the bronzer in this Face palette right here. It is not as cool tone as this Sculpt shade right here, but honestly on me I don't have any complaints. If you have super pink undertones to your skin, you might not love it as much, but honestly try it because I'm pretty neutral and it doesn't look orangey on me at all. And then as far as the luminosity, I would say they probably both have the same amount of luminosity, because the Sculpt shade from the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette also has a bit of a glow to it. Nothing shimmery or sparkly or anything crazy like that. It's just not fully a matte bronzer. Next I want to go ahead and try the highlighter. Definitely going out of order over here. So that is number 7. Oh, that is beautiful. That looks so good on camera. I mean, like, it looks good in real life too, but on the camera it looks better. Okay, let's do a little above the brow. Let's do this one. That is just so beautiful. I really like the way that looks. I'm doing the same thing with the highlighters. I'm going to put it next to this one. Okay, here are the highlighters. They honestly look exactly the same. I think the one in the palette has like a tiny bit more yellow in it than the one in the Film Star Bronzer and Glow. Just for you guys to tell, this is the one in the Film Star Bronzer and Glow, and this is the one in the Stoned Rose Beauty palette. But very similar. There is just the smallest little tiny difference. Let's go in with cheeks now. Should I mix them together just to use the both of them? I'm gonna do one cheek color on each side, and then I'll just try to make it even, just so that we can see them both. This is going to be a little tricky, I think. There we go. So cheek 5, which is the switch color, so that is 5. And let me go into number 6, which is the pop shade, and it's a little darker. This one just looks a little peachier, a little lighter. This one looks a bit more like mauve-y. I'm going to just add a bit of pop to this one so that it looks more the same, and a little switch to this one. There we go. And now we can't tell the difference anymore. This is amazing. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, let's keep going. So I think just kind of like for the sake of this video, I'm going to do eyes a little bit more the way that she intends you to do them. I think if it was me, I would first go in with the bronzer and build up my crease a little bit, but I'm going to do the brighten shade first, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. So I'm just going all over my eyelid with the color Brighten, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other one, of course. Next, with the same brush, I'm going to do the color Enhance, and we're going to put it here on the outer part with a fluffy brush. You can even take it to the crease a bit, just back and forth. I always feel so weird about putting like colors that are in matte on my crease. So Enhance right here on the outer corner, and then back and forth on the crease area, just like this. And then we're going to use the shade Smoke, and I grabbed a smaller blending brush. This is an M506. The first one I was using was a fluffy one from Sephora, the Sephora number 10. So I'm going to use the color Smoke right here on the outer corner of my eye to smoke things out, and also right underneath. Okay, so I'm just building the color Smoke a little more. I think I might even put it right here all across my crease area with that same M506 brush. Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to blend it all out with the big fluffy brush. And of course, same thing on this eye. Going underneath now, and back with the big brush, just blend things out. Just like this. It is a beautiful, soft, look you can wear pretty much anywhere. With my small number 18 brush, I'm going to get the highlight shade and I'm going to highlight my eye with it. And I'm adding the shade number 1 back on with my finger, just tapping it right in the center because I feel like it doesn't look as bright as it did at the beginning, and that just brought it back up. Alright, so this right here is the look. I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara and I'll be right back to tell you guys what I'm thinking. Okay guys, so I'm back. I did the top of my mascara, but I haven't done the bottom yet because I want to add a bit of eyeliner. This is the Sophia by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is kind of like a powder eyeliner formula. It's a really interesting, very blendable one, and I love it. So I'm going to put it right in between my lashes, right underneath my lower lashes I should say, because it's more so going under and in between. Can you guys tell the difference? It just probably, hopefully, made things a little sultrier. And I'm blending it out with my M506 into the color I already had there. Alright, so hopefully you guys can tell the difference. I just wanted to make things a little darker. And I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my mascara now. I'll be right back once again. Alright, I'm back. The mascara I used just to stick with Charlotte was the Legendary Lashes Volume 2 mascara. I'm going to show you guys up close what everything looks like in a second. But first, let's just go ahead and do some lips. I'm going to use the Iconic Nude Lip Liner from Charlotte Tilbury, what I have on. It's just some gloss and I'm going to go ahead and put it over it. And then I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Very Victoria. Alright, so now I'm all done. This is the look in a palette basically that you get in here. You can do variations of it. You can do blush on your eyes, bronzer on your eyes. You can change things up a little more, but just this being so convenient to take with you anywhere, you can look this good without things occupying a lot of space in your luggage that you take with you anywhere you go. I think it's a really nice concept, especially for people who like to simplify things. It's honestly a really beautiful look, very romantic. I'm going to zoom you guys in to show you what everything looks like. I'm very impressed at like how smooth my skin looks. I'm pretty much wearing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. I will be making a video on a full face of Charlotte Tilbury, hopefully coming soon. But everything looks so smooth. Okay, here we are, no filters, no nothing. You can see I have a pimple that I picked at right there. These are the eyes. You can also obviously add an eyeliner to this and that will look really nice as well. And I really love the bronzer, highlighter, blush combo. I think that's my favorite part. They're really beautiful colors. Okay, I did not say this at first, but this palette does retail for $75. It is more of a luxury palette. I really love the component. It's really nice and sturdy. Definitely very travel friendly in that sense as well. You're not going to be worried about it breaking easily. And again, you just have everything you need to do a look like this one. Because I don't have any of her other palettes like this, I'm not an expert in that I can tell you which one of like all of them is the best. But I have seen the one that they have out at the store right now for holiday, which I'll insert a picture right here. And it is a beautiful palette as well. However, I think just the theme of this one I like a little better. This one's a little bit more like just bridal and soft and like very romantic. And so I am super excited that I picked it up and that I can share it with you guys. Don't forget to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. If you want to see any pictures of this, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Patty C. Alonso, the way it's spelled right here. Give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the palette. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!